Welcome to the first video of the channel. My name's Ryan, I'm 27, from a city in the UK called Stoke-on-Trent. That's not where I am now though. As you can see, it's not -7 degrees here. I'm currently in New Zealand. I've been here 2 months now. Yeah, made the decision to leave everything behind in the UK, whether that be family, job, to pursue and try and combine two things that I'm passionate about, which is travel and triathlon. Yeah, and just trying to combine those two things really, in a video journal slash vlog. They're the same thing? I think so. To hopefully provide some insight on what it's like as an age grouper to do something like this. So what's this channel going to be about? I think the main things that I'm going to include are things like reviewing races, current training, travel adventures, what we do here on the across the pond. And I'm currently not working at the moment, so I've got a lot more time to put into something like this. And I think we see a lot of pros do the same, which is great, which, you know, I personally love watching. But you don't see a lot of age groupers doing the same, so hopefully it can provide some insight and encouragement for people looking to make the jump and do something like this. Big kind of life decision, so hopefully this will provide some insight into that. Think of us as a budget triathlon life. I love watching their videos, so yeah, we've taken some inspiration and tried to do it that way. So yeah, we're living from the back of our campervan at the moment, which I'm sure we'll do a van tour at some point, which has been great so far. We've just been kind of staying in campsites, training, whether that be swimming, biking, running, again, which I can do a good insight video into. So I'm still quite new to the sport. Did my first triathlon in 2023, which was in my home county of Staffordshire. It was actually the last 70.3 Staffordshire that Ironman did, so that was good to be a part of. And I think what caught my attention when I did it was how much of an event it was, and how the community was as a whole. I think it's different to something like running and team sports like football, hockey. I think the culture and environment's a lot different to that. That's where I came from, mainly in team sports. So it was mainly football that I took quite seriously, and with the obsessive personality that I've got, kind of dived headfirst into that. I used to do kind of a fitness challenge between seasons, as it was the summer and give me something to do and keep fit over the summer. It might have been a marathon, but this time it was the triathlon, the Staffordshire Triathlon. Yeah, and I just kind of fell into the sport really from that. Loved the enjoyment and self-accomplishment I got from training and doing that. You also don't really have to rely on a lot of other people doing it, so with football you kind of sometimes it got frustrating because of that. But yeah, it kind of took me out of that sport and into another one. After that I did qualify for the World Championship in Finland that year, so it was only 2 months after my first triathlon I got into my second one. It was on the world stage. They had a massive pro race, got to see kind of the best in the world compete at what they do and race in the same race as them, which you can't do in a lot of other sports. Let's say like football and other team sports that people enjoy as well. Yeah, and even if it was a roll down slot that I did get, I'd always recommend, if you are in that boat and thinking about not taking it because it's slot number 30 or 40, I'd always recommend taking it, just because of the experience of the event. Even if your time isn't the best, or you're improving, or you've been injured for half a season, I think just to experience an event like that, it does open your eyes a little bit. Yeah, I'm not actually coached at the moment. I think it's quite hard to combine a coach with training and travel, just because of you don't know what facilities you're going to have on the day, you don't know when you're going to train. So I took all the knowledge from a previous coach that I had back in the UK and just implemented that here on the road. Yeah, so it's a lot more flexible. I can change the sessions to meet where we are. So yeah, I've made that decision just to go self-coach just for now. Maybe when I get a little bit more structured, I can dip my toe back into the coach world again. But yeah, current training, looking at going for Challenge Wanaka, which should be interesting, just because they've announced that Race Ranger is going to be available for the age group race, which is the first one ever, which is pretty cool. So looking forward to that one. So yeah, I'm just in the second 3-week block of an 8-week total block. So I'm doing 3 weeks hard, 1 week absorb, and 3 weeks hard, 1 week taper, which gives us 8 weeks. So not the biggest block in the world, and just because it's the start of the season, yeah, I think it's just more of a race where see where the fitness is at. Hopefully things can go right, get some learning points and improve on those for the rest of the season, really. Yeah, I've just coming off the off season. As you can see, got the t-shirt on proudly. Did the Taupo World Championship last year as well. That was in December 2024, so only a couple of months ago now, so which was amazing. Race didn't go quite as to plan, how I hoped, but yeah, again, the experience was second to none. And I always recommend going to a World Championship like that. So yeah, coming off the back of that, I had a few weeks off just to absorb the travel and the hard stresses of a long season, both physically and mentally. Yeah, I was kind of burning out at the last 2-3 months of the season. I was kind of hanging on because it was a World Championship. It was quite late, so yeah, I needed a few weeks to recharge, but now I'm hungry and back on the horse. Yeah, looking forward to, as I say, Challenge Wanaka in 4 weeks' time. So yeah, just a short intro vlog, just to give an overview of who I am, what we are. So we haven't actually got a name yet for the channel. We probably will when this video goes out, but as it stands today, we haven't got a name. So yeah, I did post some names up on the Instagram poll a couple of days ago, so thanks for everyone who voted for that. Very helpful. But yeah, hopefully this provided some insight on what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be sharing. So if you're liking what you're hearing, you're interested in hearing more, give the video a little like, subscribe if you can, and we'll be out with more content soon.